That is one decent utility of this charge shot, is that it hits behind you, even if it doesn't really come up all that often.
Oh yeah, it shoots that small, like, shield beam or something.
Yeah.
A message has been received.
Why is your favorite Sigma Stage 3? It's not, but you know, I mean, you can make that, you can say it is if you want, I mean.
He likes fighting the bosses at random.
I remember now. The game that I was thinking of where, like, the best attacking maneuver is the defensive one.
Witcher 2?
Well, that too, but I was actually thinking of a PS1 game called Gegege Kitaro, which is basically a Megaman clone, but based with an anime license of a show that doesn't really exist in the West in any sort of capacity. It was surprisingly a good game, made by Konami in like 2003 for the PS1. So like the latest you could possibly make a PS1 game. But it had like this, like it had a various magical attacks, but the only one worth a damn is you essentially set yourself on sparks, which is supposed to get rid of projectiles that are about to hit you. But if you just stand inside of an enemy's hitbox, it does so much damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, hi, Dre. You're here now.
Yeah. I crashed as soon as I fucking hit my bed.
I figured you would.
You hit your bed.
He hates it.
Why? It helps you sleep.
As in, I fucking face planted into my pillow and I crashed.
Why would you face plant? That's gonna hurt it too.
Viking is so 2013.
You're right.
It survived.
Planking did not survive. In fact, many people died doing stupid planking things. Fire from
Oh, no,
there
no.
you go.
Oh no, not yeah. Planking. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
It never was.
It never was.
I mean, technically, planking's a good exercise. So.
Sure, if you do it on the fucking ground.
Nah, do it on top of a skyscraper, bro. Yeah, man.
Dude,
No,
I laughed
they're-
like crazy when those assholes fell off.
Do it on the train tracks.
What about cop cars? Oh, you got arrested. Aww.
Oh shit.
Ah. Gee, I wonder who we're fighting next.
It's Mega Man X2?
This is X1.
Really?
Oh no, this is original, my bad.
Look at X's armor!
Look, it's been a while since I played the first one, man.
Wait,
And admittedly,
you know the
X3
second one?
admittedly X3 was on literally everything.
Yeah, but on the flip side, X3 is one of the worst balanced games in the series.
Then why is it your favorite game, Rob? If it's so bad.
Not a chance. That'd be X4. Followed by 6 and Extreme 2.
If I had to pick a favorite that's not the first one, I'd have to pick 5.
I remember X3 was very weird in terms of its resolution, because it came first as a SNES game, if I recall correctly, right?
And then it got ported to PS1. Yeah.
Yep.
And the Saturn, and on the Saturn, because it didn't have variable horizontal resolution like the PS1, or not giving a shit like the Super Nintendo, they actually had to build like extra background on the side, so it would actually have the correct aspect ratio. It was weird, but it was thoughtful. It was very thoughtful, actually, because the alternate scenario is what happened with that one. That was the PS1 the PS1 game I played. What was I saying? Yeah, the alternate scenario of that is all of the 2D graphics would be distorted, like in Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the Saturn, because they just adjusted the size of sprites, but they didn't actually make new sprites, they just stretched them.
You know, I've always seen speedruns of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, but I don't think I've ever actually played it myself.
It's overrated, but it's a great game. You should play it. Then you can play Bloodstained, which is basically just new Castlevania because the series is dead.
Especially now that Castlevania Nocturne's a thing. Alright, I forgot we just go directly into this guy. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm pretty sure it's Boomerang.
Genocide Kata.
Yeah, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, like the PS1 version, was also one of those games where Konami did the English translation, localization, and all that jazz in Japan, as opposed to outsourcing it in the West. So it has basically the same voice actors as literally every other Capcom or Sega game at the time that was released in English with English voices.
I hate that they removed Maria mode in the PS1.
I don't think that they removed it, it's more so that they never had it.
Alright.
Shame on them. That was a fun mode.
Because like on the PS1 version is the original, then there was the Saturn version, which has the Maria mode, and then the PSP, weirdly enough, has its own unique Maria mode.
Okay, we're not there yet. But yeah, this is like the best way to farm for like health and shit. Right here.
This is your pity drop-off. They have monsters, enemies that spawn from this pipe infinitely, so you can top off before Sigma fights.
Yeah.
Although, given that they expected this to be an issue, maybe they should have just maxed you out between fights anyway, instead of doing this.
Yeah, that's something that I always found odd. Is just like hit a checkpoint. I don't know, just give me a restore point or something. Like you want me to be able to continue from here anyway, right?
Well, you gotta remember, these old school games didn't care about, checkpoints and shit like that.
Well,
They
this one
wanted
does
that-
actually have checkpoints.
Yeah, and they
Well,
thought
yeah.
about this enough to add enemies spawning, so I don't think that's a fair statement. The problem is how they implemented it.
Yeah, it's just it adds busy work. It's not the worst, but nowadays they wouldn't put something like this because it would be considered a bad design.
Like, imagine dumping all your sub-tanks into Sigma, waste 10 minutes on that, topping back off. Oops, I completely forgot to fight.
I hate fighting this fucking dog.
Hadoken.
I'm gonna try.
Hadoken.
We'll see if it works, because it's like half and half. But no, like, this is one of the parts of the game where I will never defend it. This final boss fight sequence is ass. Like, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And hilariously, it's only because of the final form.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Didn't
There's
get
also
hit
work-
once.
Hadoken works on this form of Sigma too, but because he's constantly guarded, it's not viable.
Yeah.
Like, you can clip him in the back when he's coming down from the walls, but
Alright, so now for the loop. Ah, I shot too early. Oh, I hit him anyway, okay.
So this one you force him into doing a specific attack.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, otherwise he just dashes up to you and swings a saber in such an arc you're not dodging it. And does obscene damage. He's actually really lame for a fucking final boss phase.
Yeah. I mean, kid me was like, huh, this is kind of ridiculous. But adult me is like, alright, well, you guess you can move with that.
Just how little damage this is doing.
And this is weakness, mind you.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's the best way to beat this boss, sure be, I'll exploit this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will say this, and this is a point to X2, not X1, but it's cute that the version of Sigma in that game not only is immune to electricity, he uses it to attack you, so
He learned his lesson, yeah. Like, he was like, no, I remember that shit.
I don't know.
Sigma's having fun just doing the constant wall jumping.
Oh, he's smiling, so.
Alright, now for the supreme bullshit of this whole game. I hate this fight. Oh.
Oh, the head.
Yep, the head.
It's an extremely slow fight, and they deceive you into thinking you can go up the wall to the left and right. And while you can, it's very tight.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that his contact damage, all of his moves, do disgusting amounts of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Make
You know
me
what
save state.
You know what this fight reminds me of? It
Uh-huh.
reminds me of Vector Man 2's final boss.
A little bit. Anyway, no, I'm not going to make a save state just to prove that I can do this. And I'm going to regret that decision, but...
Stan said he has some cojones.
Oh yeah, and he's only weak to rolling shield. It actually does maybe what is it? 3 points? I think it's 2. Yeah, it looks like 2.
2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, definitely 2.
So yeah, you basically have to play his game, wait for those platforms, and just hope you don't get hit. Just look at that contact damage from his spam move.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Lightning does twice that. Imagine coming here without the body part for health upgrades.
Or
Yeah.
realizing you can level up, like restore all of your points on that one shaft.
Yeah, like the biggest problem is that it's such a slow and boring fight. It incentivizes rushing it by the walls. It's not viable.
And if you have anxiety like I do, this whole thing is nerve-wracking.
Yeah, that fire. Oh boy.
Like, I cannot tell you how much time this fucking fight took me as a kid growing up.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you this. I remember this fight taking me a while too as a kid. No save states either. It's like, well,
Yeah, no, that was...
it good.
Look at that, the spam lightning balls. They do like 5 damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
All the meaning while you do 2 damage to him.
of a weird decision for them to make the final boss a furry.
A robotic furry? Yeah.
I mean, look at what he slotted into.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Ah, that's mean. He knows he's almost dead.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to give you that platform that you so desperately want, X.
Seriously.
The damage output is crazy.
And now let's wait another half eternity.
I mean, on the one hand, yeah, you'll probably have full sub-tanks when you get to them, because X1's not exactly a hard game.
Oh.
On the flip side, should I need to?
That is the first time I've ever done it first try, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm a Reploid, I can't be destroyed by another Reploid.
But yeah, no, I was holding my breath that entire time. Like,
Yeah, I can tell.
Breathing is important.
that said, though, too, because like I mentioned before, me and my cousins would play this game a lot. I was the first one to beat that guy out of everybody. And
Okay.
I still hold that over my cousins to this day. Like,
Nice.
You like made a paper mache trophy for yourself.
kinda,
and you
because
rub it
like,
in his face every time he visits.
one of my cousins especially, I won't drop his name, but he's very competitive when it comes to video games. Like he likes to act like he's like the best gamer ever of all time, no matter what video game it is. So whenever he's acting uppity, I'll just bring this up just to piss him off. Like,
Uppity.
Say,
Not what I
hippity
missed.
happy to get off my property.
No, explain. What did I miss?
Well, oh, I explained my cousins and how that boss fight was a tremendous pain in the ass.
And he gets uppity.
Because I beat it before he did, yes.
Tell him he sucks.
I kinda do. He should play me in Smash. Well, he lives across the country now, so that might be a little difficult, but whenever I see him
Well,
again...
I mean,
Whenever-
Smash is online play, so
What I'm saying is contacting him to fight Alex in Smash is a little difficult, but I'll try.
Awkward.
Yeah.
No, what's better? 1v1 me and Rust.
1v5 me, as the pleb would say.
Well, he's an idiot.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, no, I did much better this time around than I did the first run. Like, a lot of my muscle memory came back, so that was nice.
Don't you just love that?
Yeah, no, like,
oh, and they give credits to the enemies.
yep.
And you, the player.
And all these stages do have proper names. It's not just Chill Penguin stage, etc.
Except Sky Stage. Come on. You couldn't call it the Air Force?
Or airports, considering the giant building is called that. Like, you know.
Or, I don't know, military aircraft base.
I mean, it's literally all of them is just like it's just like noun stage.
Why is this my favorite
Signal
credit songs?
stage.
Honestly, I would have to think of what my favorite credit song is. Like, I do like this one, but I don't know if I'd call it my favorite one ever.
Ooh, yeah, I'd have to think about that one too.
That said,
there's a lot of good ones.
for those wondering, I do know what my favorite opening song in a video game is. So, do you still remember all the time that has gone by?
It's just LOD.
There's no Dragoon.
Yeah. Like, that song is amazing. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't know. I'd have to think about my favorite opening and closing song, honestly.
Yeah, no, closing is a lot harder for me. I'd have to really think about that one.
Yeah, because that's not something that you see as often. Because in the opening, you just leave the game on for a few seconds and it just plays by.
Yeah.
No, it's from Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah. Which is one of the greatest JRPGs ever made. So.
It is excellent.
It's funny that I think that actually popped up in the PlayStation Store for me for like $10. I was like, this looks interesting.
Yeah, the
It's an
PS3
excellent game.
the PS3 version isn't terrible. It's all right. The PS4 port, however, I don't know if they eventually fixed it, but when it first dropped, it was a glitchy mess.
I think they fixed it.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, the game worked better on the PSP than it did on either the PS2 or the PS3
Yeah.
at first.
Which is
Like,
funny.
I was able to beat it on the PSP, while it was kind of infamous for being unbeatable on the PS2.
Yeah.
Well, certain models of the it depends if your PS2 actually has PS1 insides in it.
Yeah, and I'll never forget, Nico, when you were first playing the game, you're like, I can't play this game as much as I want. And I'm like, why not? And you're like, because everyone thinks I'm jerking off on the train whenever I play it.
Yeah, because the way you use magic in that game, you have to mash the X button.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the best way to do it is to put the PSP on some surface and then mash the
Yep.
button like an idiot.
Yeah, rake your fingernail across it left to right.
Yes.
I think the only game where I almost legitimately probably broke my fucking fingers and or hand is Mario Party 1 and 2.
Oh, I know one game where I literally injured my finger and damaged my controller while playing. Hold on, I need to find the name of it.
Well, while you do
It's
that,
hilarious.
that's gonna call it for this stream. We're gonna move on to the next one now. So, thanks for watching, and oh, hey, we have a sequel hook.
Yeah, and the game won't actually let you get back to the start screen. You have to reboot.
My spirit remains intact.
Oh yes, I found it.
In time, I will find
Frank-
other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon.
He says this shit to you, and you just have to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's this shitty Mario Party clone for the PlayStation 2 that only got released in Europe, based off of some cartoon about a fucking turtle called Franklin Birthday Surprise. And I have literally destroyed my thumb and thumbstick on one of my PS2 controllers trying to beat a stupid balloon-blowing minigame. And I didn't beat the game, mind you. I didn't beat the game. It was too hard. I couldn't get past that stupid minigame. I destroyed both my finger and the controller. Couldn't beat it.
Alright. But yeah, no, the game just hangs on this screen and you can't go past
Screen,
it, so...
Yeah, you have to take a picture to show your friends.
That you actually did
that
it,
you
yeah.
actually beat it.
Yep,
Yeah, it is.
yep. But yeah, we're gonna cut the recording.